In the collection this year for Badgley Mischka Bridal, the silhouettes are so strong and beautiful that the hair should really speak just a little. It shouldn't outshine the gown, of course. So we're playing with classic shapes and silhouettes, but enough where the dress says it all. There's a couple of looks that we're playing with, but the uniform and the continuity is remnants of structure. Not so forced and not so clinical. Just a little texture with an element of classic silhouettes. Like personalizing a chignon with the natural hair texture. Just inducing what they naturally have and their best features. Old-fashioned to modern day, easy-going kind of bride.
The look for Badgley Mischka this season is all about a nice focal lip, a nice bright, happy, cheerful, upbeat mouth. And so we're keeping the rest of the skin nice and tan to kind of balance against the white. A very simple eye, and then letting the focus go right to the mouth, something nice and romantic. We talked about how the dresses will have an accent, not just white, but little shades of like a nice warm beige, and there's like little spots of pink that are gonna come through, and that's where the idea grew out of. A really warm, but really bright pink. And so that's kind of the direction we went this season.
You know, we're fascinated by stars and about the planets and the constellations and about astrological signs. And we took that inspiration and used that for our beading inspirations. You can see it in a lot of the gowns. Some of them look like they're planets being born, some look like they're constellations, some look like galaxies. So that really was our inspiration, plus coupled with our classic Badgley Mischka Hollywood glamour and, you know, love of that.
I think that, you know, life has become so industrial for so many women that they really love a little bit of atmosphere and nostalgia in their gown. They just can't get enough of that, something that harks back to that time when everything was so glamorous, you know, and so beautiful. So we always try to have an element of that in our gowns. It's really important to us that our gowns are weightless right now. I've been hearing it more than ever in the dressing rooms with brides that I think maybe because of the nature of ready-to-wear has gotten so much lighter than it used to be. Women don't run around in heavy coats and heavy sweaters, and they really shouldn't have to run around in a heavy bridal gown either. So all of our gowns are weightless. They just weigh ounces, and we use very diaphanous fabrics so you can have a lot of volume, a lot of sweep in the gown, but at the same time we do the pinky test, and if you can't raise the hanger with your pinky, it's too heavy.
Too heavy, yeah. We strayed a little bit away from just the white wedding gowns. We did a lot of blushes, a lot of color combinations. A lot of the gowns are collages of fabrics that may have an ivory lace with a blush lace mixed together, or like the floral gown with the floral bodice was hand dyed. It's about 15 different colors of candlelight and beige. And of course the mauve dress is really kind of a little standout there.
That are all spliced together with the embroidery and the beading. So you get this just beautiful collage of beautiful sort of vintage color, vintage fabrications and a touch of blush. So it really adds a really nice depth to the gown. It's so fun when you see a bride that's really having the time of her life. And, I think she should pick a gown that she's stepping out a bit, but at the same time stay in her comfort zone so she doesn't feel like she's showing up in a costume that day. But fit is so key. You can take an average gown. If it's fit absolutely beautifully, it tends to look absolutely remarkable on the girl.
We do a lot of celebrity gowns for the red carpet, for the big award shows and stuff, and we really think that the bride, this is her award show. This is the time she's going to go, and she's actually going to win the award this time, and for sure she's got a lock on that award. So we really do
The process is very similar. It really is. It's her big day, her big moment.